First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
49! 49!
Again, it's Pollard. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. Third down, 3 to go. To throw is Levis. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Levis. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
54, Mike 54.
Off the play fake, it's Levis. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Like 54!
On 2nd down, Levis. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Foye Oluokun. And the Jaguars are going to get the football at their own 40.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Duvernay with the grab. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Here's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
On, Mike 49! 40 Rita!
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll bring this to about the 25. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Mike 5-4! Mike 5-4!
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. He's got a man. That's Traylon Burks. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. 1st down for Tennessee.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Mike 0! Mike 0!
On the give, it's Pollard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7.
On. Mike 46. Mike 46. Set.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Mo. 40 Rita.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move.
Go.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown catch, number 20 on the year. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. We are through one. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back in Music City after this. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Mike 13.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll be 3rd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. To the left side in the hands of Boyd.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here we go.
A quick throw here to Boyd on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Mike 13. Set.
To throw is Levis. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take over here up near the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And this will be incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Here's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. A give to Pollard running right. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Like 90, like 90.
They go play action with Levis. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
That's caught. It's the former Bill, Gabe Davis. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. It's a gain of 34. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
30 left.
Throwing is Lawrence. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet in bounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Brian Thomas. Touchdown Jaguars. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10.
Like 54, like 54.
They'll run here with Pollard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Hey, like 13, like 13. What?
On play action, here's Levis. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Like 5-4. Odd, like 5, Army. Time.
From the gun, it's Levis. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Jaguars have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
Red.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. A nice nimble run as he manages to pick up 3. 2nd and 7.
Hey, Lion.
They go play action for Lawrence. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Little on now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jaguars move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To throw is Levis. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Come on.
Now, Levis. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion.
Heroes down, 90 down, 49, Rita.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. That's deep, looking for Boyd. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
In motion comes Thomas. On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Go, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
23.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. To throw is Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
St. Price. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The veteran Jamal Agnew going to bring it out. He'll get across the 10. That is it. And they'll be backed up to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, run! Go, go! Go, go! Here we go, sir.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosion.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
On the ground, it's the tight end. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Pollard. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
Mike 54. Zero's down, 90 down, 49 Rita. On. 54 Rita, son.
Levis to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Red on red.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Arden Key.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Here's Levis from out of the pistol. He'll look middle here, caught by Boyd. 20 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Titan first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Like zero. Like zero. On, 0-0. On.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Amos. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here at their own 6.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Hey, Lion.
They put Adams in motion.
Gun. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow.
He's going to try it here again. And that is brought in. And he's got another one. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. That touchdown reception, number 22 for him this year. Tied for 2nd all-time with Jerry Rice, who did it in 1987. One away from Randy Moss's record of 23 TDs. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars stretch things out even further.
Logan Cook, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
On, right 49.
They run it straight ahead with Pollard. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right 54. Right 5. Out on 22, Rita. Right.
The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Amos.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready up. On red. Go, go, let's go. Think right open, open. 11.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Rip, 23.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. There's that man again. Another catch. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
Nice play here by Thomas, and I think the biggest thing that he does, Mike, is his ability to get vertical, track the ball, and then go up and compete at the highest point. And I can tell you, when quarterbacks can throw that ball anywhere on the field and just feel like their guy is going to come down with it, they don't have to be necessarily as accurate. They don't have to necessarily always be perfect. The wide receiver allows a much larger margin for error, and it's a big reason why he led college football last year in touchdowns.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
11. Red.
Lawrence. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the 1st quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Open.
In motion comes Thomas.
Go.
2nd down, Lawrence. That one incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Go.
In motion comes Thomas.
Hey, I'm gun. Hey, kill. Silver.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Roger McCreary. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick 6.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Titans will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Hey, run! Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down.
All right, Mike, now it's getting to the point where it's almost becoming borderline disrespectful. I mean, despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass him, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Red on red. Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. To the left side, and Adams has it. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
11, Abbott.
To throw is Lawrence. He's going to look deep for Adams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
So it is 4th down. That'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Like zero! Like zero! Set!
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On! Like 46! Like 46! Set!
From the gun, it's Levis. That caught Tony Pollard. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Mo! 40 Rita!
Levis with a give to Spears. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Like 13! Like 13!
They send Ridley in motion. A 2nd down throw here for Levis. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
49! Like 49! Set!
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Here, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Hey, easy! Route!
On 1st and 10, Lawrence taking a shot downfield for Adams. That one broken up. It is. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
They go play action for Lawrence. He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Rip, 23!
Davis heading in motion. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. The penalty yardage certainly helps.
30 left.
Now it's 3rd down, and they need 5.
Hey, go.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
He's going to look deep for Adams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead, and they for sure are not letting their foot off the gas. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
Hey, I'm gun.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That is caught side of the end zone. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that touchdown catch, number 23 on the year, it ties him with Randy Moss for the most TD catches in a single season. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Titans 10. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They send Ridley in motion.
Go.
They'll run the toss. Here's Pollard. Up the sideline, past the 30. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
Look how everybody moves in sync on this play, Mike. You have the linemen hitting their pull blocks, the guys on the outside working one-on-one. They clear just enough room to let him hit it, and next thing you know, picks up the 1st down.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Here we go. Check. Panther. Get up.
On the ground, it's Pollard. And he's trying to turn the corner, but will not do it. Brought down behind the line.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
On the ready.
3rd and 5.
Ready. Hut, hut.
Here's Rudolph. He's got his man. That's Boyd. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Rudolph. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate.
This ball is intercepted. Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball, and that's about as good as it gets.
11.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. Taking a shot downfield for Adams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Open man, that's Duvernay. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. Later in the 4th quarter, taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays. And they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
That's complete to Etienne. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Hey, easy. Route.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. They'll look to set up the screen here. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Rudolph. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. The man in motion is Burks. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage.
Back at the 30-yard line.
Third and long. Hopkins sent in motion. Now Rudolph. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They put Adams in motion. On 1st down, Lawrence. That is caught at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will add 1 more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.